Traffic will be out a little bit later, and Bette Midler is here tonight to tell us about the specials at the Red Lobster.
This is a character that I do in my show. I've been doing this character for about 10 years. Her name is Dolores Delago. She's the toast of Chicago. She is she's a mermaid, and she's the original Little Mermaid and fierce ruling diva, and she's in agony because she's having a midstream crisis.
Oh, that's a shame.
She's approaching menopause.
All right. There you go.
Well, you know, it's a living.
Now, you're getting ready to, are you on tour now, or are you getting ready to go back out? Now, tell me about the tour. What is that like? What is it? Describe that for us.
We started last year. We started in August of last year. We started in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Had a fabulous time. Great crowds. I played 6 weeks at Radio City.
Oh,
had a wonderful, wonderful time. It's different, though. You know, it's different. Everything is very heightened now. Everything is very professional. When I first used to work in tours, everything was catch as catch can, and everything was, you know, messy. Now everything is just down to the T, very precise.
Very sterilized.
Yeah, very sterilized. But the audiences have changed a lot too. You know, they're not the same as they used to be. They're much more sensitive than they used to be. You know, in the old days, you could say just any old thing. I used to have something to offend everybody.
Well, like what? Let's run down the list
you know,
here.
You can't call a junkie anymore. You know, you have to say he's chemically dependent.
Yes.
You can't say someone like Paul, for instance, you couldn't say he's bald. You have to say he's follically deprived.
Thank you.
Everything has to be cloaked in euphemism.
By the way, you're the first one to say that. Thank you.
Dan Quayle is cerebrally challenged.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Someone who's stoned is is pharmaceutically fog-bound. You know. I don't know where it's going to end. All this euphemism, you know, people are very sensitive. You have to be politically correct and all that stuff. So you tread a very thin line.
Do you find that the enthusiasm among the people is just the same way it was when you first started out?
It's more than it's ever been.
Oh,
it's quite
great.
demented.
Well,
it's fabulous. They're insane.
That must be very gratifying. I mean, that's what show business is all about.
It's a good thing I stayed away 10 years.
You were gone?
I was gone 10 years. I was gone 10 years.
But you got married and you had a baby.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
My life changed radically.
Yeah.
And everyone, when I married my husband, everyone said that my marriage would never last, because I only knew my husband 2 weeks before I married him. And we got married. We had 5 hours in the car on the way to Vegas, so that gives us an edge.
That's right.
And we're still married. We're approaching our 10th anniversary.
Right.
I married him. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. I married a German fellow. Every night I get dressed up like Poland and he invades me. That was a special request. That was a special request from an old fan. It's old.
And I would guess that the mermaid outfit keeps a lot of life in the old marriage, doesn't it?
Actually, it does. It does. My daughter has one, too.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 7.
7 years
old?
old?
Yes, she's 7 already.
Oh,
yeah,
that's amazing. You have a 7-year-old little girl. And what is she like? Is she going to go into show business?
Well, I try to discourage her. I do discourage her. I say some of the worst people I know are in show business. But so far, she still has stars in her eyes. She really likes it a lot.
You know what's great for me and what's great for us, and I guess folks watching at home? You came in here, and you didn't really have to, but you blew the roof off the dump.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I like the laugh of a dying breed.
Not many people these days are still willing to blow the roof off the dump.
You're very sweet. Well,
Well,
I think it's a little too much production for this show.
No, it was
If you
cool.
want to know the truth.
No.
Well, we had the girls.
Yeah, with those self-playing trumpets. I like those.
Well, I like you, and you've had such a everyone here in Los Angeles is so thrilled to see you. I couldn't believe it.
Very generous of you.
You were so thrilled to be here.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm stunned.
I'm happy to be anywhere.
Get out of here. This town is terrifying.
No, it's fine.
Well, it's scary.
Well, yeah.
We've had a lot of natural disaster.
You have to be tough. You have to persevere.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It is tough.
Well, and you're going out. What's your first stop on the tour?
Miami Beach.
Miami Beach. Oh, that'll be great. You'll be right at home there.
Yes, right. My tribe. Yeah. My tribe is there.
Bette, I can't thank you enough.
My pleasure.
It was a great thrill to have you here tonight.
Thank you very much.
Bette Midler, ladies and gentlemen.